Greetings. This is the Internet Marketing Tool channel. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel below.
What's going on YouTube? Jelani from JelaniTheMarketer.com back again with another video, guys, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can set up your tracking pixel from Facebook on your ClickFunnels account. Now I know this is something that a lot of people struggle with and they kind of get confused, so I kind of just want to make this quick little video to show you what you need to do in order to get this set up. So there's two ways to actually do this, and I'll show you the first way. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to your funnel, you want to click edit page here, and you want to click on settings, and from there, while that loads up, you want to make sure that you also have your business.facebook.com account open. That's going to be your business Facebook account where you can grab your tracking pixel, and we'll do that in a second. But I just want to show you where this is going to go. So if we go to settings here and we go to tracking code, you can see that I don't have a tracking code here, and the reason for that is because I actually put my tracking code on the funnel wide settings. So what that means is if we exit out of here really quickly, what that means is if I go to settings here and I go to head tracking code and I pull this out, you can see that I have my Facebook tracking code here. And the reason why it is here is because I wasn't specifically tracking any pages. I was just wanting the pixel to track every single page. So when you put the code here, that is what it does. It tracks every single page. Now, some people like to put the code on individual pages, so we can also do that, but just know that this is an option where you can put the code. So to get your code, what you want to do is go to Facebook, your business Facebook account. So you go to business.facebook.com, log in, and then what we're going to do is head to pixels, and from there we can grab the pixel. And I'm going to have to turn this off because that is a blocker that's saying no ads please. So that doesn't help. But what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're in the right account. And you can see here that this is tracking all the people who are visiting my site. So I'm going to click on Jelani the Marketer's pixel, and that's going to grab the pixel data that I need. And what we can do is click setup, and if you set up a new ad account, you're gonna have to do this process first before you see any of like the data, but what we're gonna do is click manually install the code ourselves, and we're gonna grab this code here. You could include advanced matching. It depends on what you're trying to do. If you're e-commerce, I would include advanced matching. I haven't really noticed a difference, but apparently it's supposed to give you higher quality leads. So you could just turn that on or turn it off depending on what you want to do. So what you want to do is copy the code to the clipboard, and depending on if you want to track individual pages or if you want to just track the whole entire funnel, you can put it there, or we can go back to our funnel that we were just editing. We can click edit page, and we want to go to settings, go to tracking code, and you want to put this code. Facebook says to put the code in the header, but ClickFunnels support has said that you should put codes in the footer because it can mess up their API. So I always put the code in the footer. So you put that there, and depending if you want to track this page, it's going to be a page view, but let's say if you want to track a view content, what you can do is just copy this, track, and then you just put view content. Alright, so what that's going to do is going to track this individual page. Now, let's say if you had a custom conversion. Now, this might be a little advanced for some people, but let's just say that you want to have a custom conversion on this page, and a custom conversion is something that you are tracking. So if I go to custom conversions, I could create a new custom conversion here, and we can give this a name. So let's say we want to track this specific URL, and then add a rule, and we're going to have the URL contains. So we would have to grab this URL And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to JelaniTheMarketer.com and we'll grab this URL. So it's going to track that specific page. We can actually put contains or equals. Let's do equals just for this. Alright, and we're going to name this. So we're going to say Jelani the Marketer. Let's actually for short say JTM. And then the category we can, select add payment info, add to cart, add to wish list, complete registration, initiate checkout, lead, purchase, search, view content. Let's say that the person is a lead because I want them to go to a different, let's say this is the opt-in page and I want them to go to the thank you page, then they will be a lead first, and then once they go to that thank you page, I know they completed the registration because they filled out their information. So let's say they're a lead, and there's no value, so we can create this. So let's say JTM leads here. Let's create that. Now what we can do here, let's get out of here, is grab the name of this, right? And this could be for any custom conversion, and we could go back to our ClickFunnels page, and let's just paste this here really quickly. Copy this, and what we wanted to do is track the custom conversion we just made, so we would do this. Boom. Right, and just make this line up. So now it's going to track that custom conversion that we just made. And that's just a little something extra you can do depending on what you're trying to achieve, but just know that you can track individual custom conversions and custom Facebook indicators on individual funnel steps, but you can also do that on the funnel-wide funnel steps. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing this technique where you have the custom conversions on the funnel-wide steps because it's going to track every single step as if that each step is a lead, right? So if we have a custom conversion that's a lead and we put that inside of the funnel-wide settings, then it's going to say that every single funnel step inside of our funnel is a lead step, and that's not the case for specific funnels, right? You might have an opt-in page that goes to a thank you page, and that first step might be a lead, the second step might be complete registration. You might have an e-commerce funnel where the first step is initiate checkout, and then the second step is, order completed, and then etc. So if you did that within the funnel-wide settings, it would not track specific conversions. It would track for everything. So just make sure that you are putting the code where it needs to be depending on what you're trying to achieve. But I just want to make this quick video to show you guys what you can do and how you can put the Facebook tracking code inside of your ClickFunnels pages. Please let me know if this helped you out. Once you put the code, all you have to do is click save, and then what you want to do is just test it out by going back to your Facebook business account and then seeing if there's some activity. It does take some time for that activity status to change, so just give it some time, play around with it, go to the site and see if it's tracking it. Another thing you can do is download, if you're on Chrome, you can get the Facebook Pixel Helper extension, which will tell you which conversions and which actual tracking information is on those specific pages. So definitely get that. That will help you.